All right, so it is March 1st. So I am resetting my habit tracker and my new goals for the month. Um, so yeah, February was a little bit off. So I'm going to review February 1st. I had changed some things around, tried to do some things different for February. Some of them I think are pretty good. I've stuck to pretty much the same thing for March, but I'm just gonna try to improve some areas. So yeah, I guess I decided to sleep in a little bit more in February, but I was thrown off a little bit because we had like a few snow days, and then I was also traveling. Um, so yeah, my goal of waking up by 4 a.m., I kind of fell off of that for some of the days, but I made it on some of the other days. But for March, I'm going to try to hit it every day. This one I also did not make for most of the days. So I want to get up at 4. I want to leave to the gym by 5, get my workout in. I did get my workouts in pretty much every day except this one. Well, every day except that one. And I got my steps in and then did my studying at the gym for 30 minutes on the treadmill. So I'm still good with that. I've been good with that for several months now. I think that's something that I'm just going to be able to stick to. So now it's just getting it done early enough consistently that I can have time to get back home and just kind of get myself together and then get into my work. It's not that I didn't get to work by 8 or 9 a.m. every day. It was just I just don't track it. Like I get home and I just get busy and then I don't know and then I forget. Same thing with how long that I studied or worked. Most of these days I'm sure I probably worked 6, 8 or more hours and I just haven't been keeping up with it. So I need to get better at that. I really want to get down. I want to get where I'm getting up at a consistent time, going to the gym at a consistent time, starting and finishing work at a consistent time. Like, I'm not going to stick to this forever because I don't know. We'll just see. Maybe I will. But I need to at least get in this routine while I'm working on finishing my dissertation because that's going to really ramp up this summer. But yeah, that's my goal is this next month to really, and I know I've been trying this forever, but I've at least got this morning part up. I'm getting up by at least 6 a.m. usually most days. But I think I can get on it. But yeah, yeah, I put this back in last month because I think it does help to have this to kind of like spur on my night routine and make sure that I'm ready for the next day. I was falling off of my diet, I think in January. And so I thought, well, if I limit my dinner to 30 minutes to where I'm not just like coming and sitting in front of the TV and just eating for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, that I won't just kind of do that. But I didn't really stick to that. Maybe some of these other days I did, but I didn't keep up with it. I also want to start stretching again. And I wanted to stretch at night, so I thought, well, maybe I'll do a short dinner and then just do like an easy stretch right before bed. But I only did that like 2 of the nights, and I guess I did it 4 of the nights. And yeah, I just don't feel like doing anything after I eat. But I do, especially this night that I did it, I'm feeling really tight. I used to stretch every morning, and so I think I may try stretching in the morning before I go to the gym. If I get up by 4, I should have time to stretch and get all that done before I head to the gym. I've got like this easy morning stretch that I used to do every day, but I can already tell that I've lost quite a bit of my flexibility just from this like stretch that I did the other night. So I want to try to stretch probably in the morning and at night if I can, just do some like 10-15 minute little stretches. So I'm going to try to work that in. I feel like I can do it right now, but it's just like when it gets into the days, things, you have your intentions to do things and then they just fall off, but I'm going to try to do it. So yeah, let me show you how I changed it for this month. It's basically the same. I kept all this first parts the same because even though I didn't get this done, I want to try to do it. So do my workout, walk, study. I also put on here to have a protein shake in the morning just because I haven't really been sticking to a very good diet, but what I want to do is at least try to get some protein in after I get back from the gym. So I'm going to try to have a protein shake every morning. And then I want to try to read or write. I did have it an hour before, but I changed it to 30 minutes because I'm hoping in my mind it'll be like, oh, it's only 30 minutes. You can do it. And then I'm hoping that will spur me into just rolling right into work. And I've decided not to limit myself to just reading or writing work stuff. Some days it'll be work stuff. Other days it may be just something that I've got a couple books that I've been wanting to read or get into. So I'm not limiting myself to that, but some days it will be work stuff, other days not. And then just kind of try to roll into work after that. I didn't set a specific time to start work, but I think if I can stick to this and just follow this through, I should start work by, I've got a daily schedule that I've made where I've got myself starting work at about 7:30. So we'll see if I can stick to that. And then, yeah, I think it is helpful to try to track my work and set my to-do list. And I did that for most of the days. This last 2 weeks, I don't know, things just felt off. My head was just kind of jumbled and a little bit foggy, and I just got way off track the last 2 weeks of February, in my diet as well. I hit way over my calories several of the days, but I'm gonna try to get back on track with that. And so far, the last few days, it's been pretty good. It seems easier. I'm not even hitting close to the 1,800 calories. It's been 1,600. So maybe I'm just in that part of my cycle where I'm not just super hungry all the time. Feels pretty good today, so I definitely think I'll hit that target today as well. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try to stay on track. I went ahead and put shower. I'd had this on my tracker a while back, and then I took it off, but I'm gonna try to shower every night. I don't necessarily need to shower every day. Maybe some people think that's gross, but I don't really get smelly. Even though I go to the gym, I don't really sweat that much. So I don't really feel the need to shower. And I use a bidet, so that gets cleaned every day, multiple times. I don't smell but I do want to try to shower every day just to kind of help me wind down, I guess, after work, build it into my routine. And plus, when I don't shower, if I skip a shower, I do still get a little bit self-conscious because my hair gets oily. That's literally the only tell that I haven't showered is that my hair will get oily. And I do get a little bit self-conscious about it. So yeah, if I shower every day, I don't have to worry about whether my hair is oily or not. I'll be showered every day. So I've built that back into I'm gonna try to do that every day. Same thing with my night routine. Still gonna try to have the short dinner and stretch and do this. So that is my goal. I want to try. So far I've blocked it all out today, and I want to just keep it going for the rest of the day. Hi, baby. And then the rest of the month, I do have a little vacation planned. It's spring break, so I'm taking off for a couple days in spring break, so probably won't be sticking to this. I may try like I did on the last vacation. I won't have a gym where I'm at. I don't even know if this town has a gym. So I may try to do Taibo, or I may just say forget about it and just make sure to get my steps in, because this is definitely a walkable place. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for these days, but I'm just gonna write it off and do whatever. I'm actually planning to eat a lot. The town that I'm going, I found several vegan things that I want to try, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, otherwise I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good right now. I feel like I can do it. I'm gonna try my hardest to at least block it in for all these days outside of my vacation and just see how it goes. As far as my goals, so like these are my daily habits that I want to try to do every day. And then I've got a few like work things and like just things that maybe I do once a week that I have on my goal sheet. So these were my ones for February. I got most of it done. I got quite a bit done. Couple things I didn't get done, but I was just kind of throwing in things kind of for busy work, because my work kind of like ramps up and slows down, so it's kind of hard to know exactly what I'm gonna do from week to week. And this week I had left these blank last month, and I did the same thing this month, because when it gets further out, like this coming week, I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do. But then as it gets further and further in the month, as far as work stuff and school stuff, I don't really know what I'm going to need to do those days. But yeah, at least my weekly stuff, like I try to check my bills once a week. I try to back up all of my media off of my iPhone, because it gets full, and so I like to like take it off my iCloud and everything. And then reset. I have like a tracker. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but whatever. I have a Word document that I keep, like I reset every week, where I kind of try to keep track of like what work I get done every day, and have a to-do list for the next day. So that's how I kind of keep up with stuff, and that's been helpful when I keep up with it, and that's why I've put it on here. So that's what this track work and set to-do list. So I want to do that every day, so I can kind of track what I do and see what I'm going to do the next day. So yeah, like I said, this is the same way. This first week, I already kind of have a pretty good idea of all the work and school things I need to do. So I'm going to try to get a lot of that knocked out. I'm trying to do at least one thing around the house. I think I've mentioned this before. I inherited a house from my grandparents. It's their old house, and over the last couple of years, I've just been trying to slowly like get it put together, get it renovated a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna try like once a week on Saturday to do something around the house that goes along with that. And then I film like my weekly kind of like workout video update. Like I said, I do my bills, back up my media, reset my tracker, and I want to try to start doing yoga on Sunday, since it's an off day at the gym. And I've been having that on my list for like the last 2 months, and I just haven't really done it yet. So I'm going to try to do that. So yeah, like I said, first week, second week, kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. The third and fourth weeks, I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of like work and school, so I've kind of left those blank for now, and just have like my main like weekly stuff on here. And then this is the week that I'm going to be going on vacation, so I've just kind of made a loose itinerary for that. Basically, it's just all the vegan places that I want to go eat. So yeah, that's what I have as goals, and we will see. I am hoping that next month when I come back, I will have this filled out a little bit better than what I did the last time. But you know what? I'm way better than when I started, so I'm just gonna keep going and hopefully get it together enough to finish my dissertation and graduate. Hopefully by next spring. So yeah, we'll see what happens over this next month.